If you've been watching the Mississauga housing market from the sidelines, waiting for the perfect moment, pay very close attention. Right now, in 2025, we are living through a market shift that only happens once every decade. And the people who recognize it and act are the ones who will look back 5 years from now and realize this was their wealth building turning point. The average home price in Mississauga is sitting around $968,000. That is down over $70,000 from peak. Inventory is at levels we have not seen in years. Sellers are motivated, and for the first time in a long time, buyers have real power at the negotiating table. But here is what has not changed. Population growth is projected at 22% by 2041. Immigration targets remain strong. Major infrastructure like the Ontario LRT is transforming connectivity. And land scarcity in prime locations is still very real. Let me break down what is happening in different parts of Mississauga right now. Port Credit remains one of the most desirable addresses in the entire GTA, with waterfront living and premium lifestyle. Erin Mills continues to be a magnet for families with top-rated schools and modern amenities. Churchill Meadows offers newer homes and vibrant community spaces. Minola stands out for prestigious luxury homes and established character. These are proven neighborhoods with track records of holding value and attracting quality buyers. But here is where it gets really interesting. If you want to know where the next boom is happening, pay attention to downtown Mississauga around Square One. There are 46 new condo towers planned with over 24,000 units coming. The Ontario LRT is operational, connecting residents seamlessly to transit hubs. Resale appreciation in this corridor is projected at over 10% annually. Lakeview Village is transforming former industrial sites into mixed-use waterfront communities. And do not overlook employment corridors near Pearson Airport, where e-commerce and logistics are creating thousands of jobs. These are the areas where smart money is positioning itself right now. Now, let me address, what if you do not have $2 million to spend? What if you are working with a budget under $1 million? You still have options. In city center, 1 and 2 bedroom condos range from $450,000 to $650,000. You are trading space for location, but getting transit access, walkability, and appreciation potential. Townhouses in Mississauga average around $956,000. Neighborhoods like Cooksville and Applewood offer reasonable priced homes with good amenities. Even parts of Erin Mills and Churchill Meadows have properties around the $1 million mark. The trade-off? You might be further from transit, need a car for errands, or have a smaller lot. But you are getting space, a yard, proximity to schools, and most importantly, you're getting into the market now when prices have stabilized and competition has eased. Let me talk about the luxury market, because what is happening there tells you everything. Luxury homes in Lone Park and Minola West are seeing steady interest. Inventory in the $2 to $4 million range is tight, driving competitive offers. Luxury homes are selling at an average of 97.99% of list price. They are sitting longer and buyers are negotiating more, but well-priced quality homes are still moving. The luxury market is not collapsing, it is normalizing. And for serious buyers, that is an advantage. This brings me to the most important point. If you're an upsizer, you have outgrown your starter home. If you want more space or a better neighborhood, this is your golden moment. During peak market, you were competing against 15 other offers, waiving conditions, paying hundreds of thousands over asking. That is not happening anymore. Right now, sellers are listening. Negotiations are happening. Terms are flexible. You can include financing conditions, home inspection conditions, and actually protect yourself. You're not just buying a property, you're buying it on your terms. And here is the kicker. When you upsize now, you are locking in a larger, better located property at reasonable prices. When interest rates eventually come down, you will have the option to refinance at better terms while sitting in a home that has appreciated in value. You have likely built equity in your current home. That equity becomes your down payment. And because the market has cooled, the gap between what you sell for and what you buy for has narrowed. During peak, you might sell your townhouse for top dollar, but overpay dramatically for the detached home you wanted. Now both properties have adjusted, which means the math works better. Add to that higher inventory means you actually have choices. You can tour multiple properties, compare neighborhoods, and make informed decisions. Let me address the fear holding people back. Fear that prices will drop more. Fear the economy will worsen. Here is what you need to understand. If you are buying a home you can afford in a neighborhood with strong fundamentals with a timeline beyond 12 months, then short-term fluctuations are irrelevant. Mississauga has proven decade after decade that it recovers and grows. Population is expanding, jobs are being created, infrastructure is being built. These are long-term drivers of value. The Mississauga market in 2025 is offering upsizers a rare combination. Stabilized prices, higher inventory, motivated sellers, negotiating power, access to quality neighborhoods. This is not about timing the absolute bottom. This is about recognizing when conditions align in your favor and having the courage to act. If you have a stable income and a solid down payment, and if you understand that real estate is a long game, then this is your moment. Not next year when rates drop and everyone floods back in. Now, because the window does not stay open forever. The families who act decisively in markets like this build generation wealth and look back with gratitude that they moved when they did. If you are ready to have a serious conversation about upsizing in Mississauga, let's talk. The opportunity is here. The question is whether you are ready to seize it.